The brand new Outdoor Vitals Ventus Hoodie. What is happening, friends? My name is Rob Pelton, and you're watching Rob Pelton. Hey friends, welcome to another... Hey friends, Rob Pelton here. I am at Yellow River State Park, or State Forest, down in Iowa for a group hang. And I wanted to talk about a brand new piece of equipment that I just got in the mail yesterday. It's a brand new garment by Outdoor Vitals. It is their Ventus Hoodie. I was excited when I saw this pop up. I pre-ordered it. It took about 2 weeks to get here. Finally got it yesterday. And there's some pretty nifty things about this. And there are some things that are not so nifty. When I saw this hoodie pop up, I read about it, I did some research on it, I even found a review on it on YouTube. I decided to order it because I thought it would fill a nice role in between a windbreaker, which is a super light layer, and an actual fully insulated, like hooded jacket. So in my brain I was thinking it could act like a Melanzana hoodie. Now Melanzana, a highly coveted piece of gear, that's made in Leadville, Colorado in limited batches, so they're highly coveted, they're not widely available, but thru hikers, backpackers love that particular hoodie. So my thinking was I could use this in lieu of something like a Melanzana. But this doesn't really fit that role. It is lightly insulated. It uses a proprietary insulation that was invented or engineered by Outdoor Vitals. It's called 3D EFX or 3D FX. I'm not sure how they pronounce it. But that insulation, it's synthetic, it's thin, it's got a really good warmth to weight ratio, but the insulation is designed to move with you because this is supposed to be an active layer. And that insulation is also supposed to help expel excess heat while you're on the move and to help hold heat while you're sitting stationary. So a very versatile insulation, and from the limited time that I've actually wore this, I've only put it on like twice, it seems to do that. Some of the other technologies that are involved with the Ventus hoodie: 20D ripstop nylon for the outer shell and the inner shell. It does have thumb loops, so it doesn't ride up and help seal off your wrists. It's got a hood, a full hood, and that's designed to move with you as well, and the hood is actually insulated as well. And a real big thing is something called body mapping technology. You can see in the underarm area, they actually have laser cut ventilation holes in here. That's supposed to help with like heat collection areas, so like armpits. So while you're on the move, it's supposed to help ventilate, that high heat area. So this garment regulates temperature really well. And it also has a hidden inside pocket, and that pocket is designed so you can stuff this thing in itself, and it stuffs down to about the size of a softball. So a lot of technology, a lot of thought was put into this. Even a quarter zip to help regulate that temperature. So this jacket has a lot of things going for it. But I think it misses the mark, at least for me. The big thing is who is this designed for? Obviously backpackers, people who are active. But I think with the way this is cut and the way it fits, is not designed for quite the normal person. I'm 5'8", 200 pounds, so I'm not built for speed. I'm kind of built more for power. So I'm not the fastest on foot, but I can move some stuff. I'm pretty strong. If something or someone needs to move, I can usually get that done. You're thick, son, you're thick. But this is extremely tight. I wear a large, whoa, the hell was that? I wear a large in almost everything. And when I got this, I struggled to get it on. It was tight. There's no elastic on the actual hem on the waistline. So it was really like putting on, like trying to put a coffin around yourself. And when I got it on, it is tight. I mean, I feel like I'm 10 pounds of sausage stuffed in a 5-pound case. I look like 8 pounds of sausage stuffed in a 5-pound case. But for what this does, the fit does not work for me. If you're 5'10 and 160 and you have that runner's build or that cyclist build where you're tall and lanky, this is probably awesome. But for guys like me that are stocky and strong, it doesn't really work. So for $180, I would have liked to have the option to try it. So this is my thoughts. I'm going to return it. I'm going to exchange it for an extra large, and I'm hoping that helps. I do wish it had regular hand pockets, like hand warmer pockets. It does not, because it's pretty minimal. But if it doesn't, if the extra large doesn't fit, I'm going to end up returning that for my money back. Now the downside to that is, if I return this, I got to ship it back on my own, and there's also a $10 restocking fee. I fully support cottage vendors. I completely get it. I'm not really worried about that. I did send them an email saying, hey, this is a little small for me. I think I might need an extra large because everything I wear is a large. And they emailed back within a day, and they said, well, this layer is not designed to be an outer layer. It's actually a next to skin layer. You really shouldn't be wearing anything underneath it except for perhaps a t-shirt. Well, that's exactly what I did, and she is snug. I don't like the constriction of it. It is not comfortable. So I'm going to return this, get an extra large, and we're going to come back and see if that's any better.
3 weeks later.
So this took a little bit to finally get everything returned and to get the new one ordered and shipped back to me. But it's finally here. Today is November 23rd. I got this a few days ago, we'll call it the 20th. So, took a little while. Now I do know that this was shipped to New York for some reason and then rerouted and finally to me, but today is the day. Will the extra large fit this stout individual? Let's find out. It is definitely starting to get cold here in Minnesota. I mean, it was 17 degrees the other morning. That's pretty chilly for us. Here she be. And inside of the bag here, we got a few things. We got a little products catalog, which is kind of sweet. The shipping label, an advertisement for their Catula pack, whatever that is. And, hey, Outdoor Vitals sticker. Now, I'm not affiliated with Outdoor Vitals, just to make that clear. I did buy this with my own money. I exchanged it, and I think I said in the first part of this video is that they charged me $10 to return it. They didn't. Actually, when I submitted for my return, they sent me a label. I was able to print that off, tape it to a box, and send it in, and I didn't see any charges on my account. So the return process was fairly easy, so I'm very grateful for that. But this is gonna decide whether I keep this garment or not, because this thing's $180 for this lightweight t-shirt, or lightweight hoodie thingy. So, let's see if it fits. Because if it doesn't, it's being returned, and then I probably am going to be charged that $10 restocking fee or what have you. But I got the blue color. I really like the blue. I think it matches and contrasts with my skin really well. Looking for the extra large tag. I don't see it. Extra large. Here we go. Yeah, men's extra large. All right. Now keep in mind, I am 5'8". What's that in meters? Or I don't know. And I weigh about 205 pounds, give or take. So I'm pretty stocky. I'm pretty thick. And that large, man, that thing was putting on like a skin tight cover. I can already tell that this is pretty tight. Or at least it feels a little better. It does feel better. A lot more room in the shoulders, which is the large. That was really, really tight. This fits me exactly how I think a large should fit. So if you're within my size range, I would get an extra large. I would size up. Hell, even if you're a medium, I would size up to a large. If you're an extra large, size up to a double extra large. Now, could I stand to lose some pounds? Of course I can. But let's face it, am I really gonna do that? Probably not. So Outdoor Vitals, this is a very well-made product. Oh man, it's still pretty tight. It's still stretching pretty good. But it does have the thumb holes. $180. $180. It's warm. Like I'm almost overheating now. I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Let's get this thing off of me. That is really, really warm. So bottom line, this is a very functional garment. The heat is definitely there with this synthetic fill. Very lightweight. I do like the body mapping technology and the little vents for your heat centers. Is it worth $180? Initially, no, I don't think so. I think you could probably find something very similar to this, like in Walmart. No offense to Outdoor Vitals, I'm just saying. But I know there was a lot of technology into this, and it's very light and it's very functional. So there is something to be said about that. And plus, it's a cottage, American-made company, so there's some value in that for me as well. Now, the main reason why I can justify this purchase, because I really am a gear geek. Everyone spends money on something. You know, me, it's gear and clothing for outdoors and all that kind of stuff. So that's how I justify it. So Outdoor Vitals, if you're watching, which you're probably not, fix your sizing. I know it's supposed to be a layer that goes next to your skin, but this t-shirt barely fits underneath it, so size up. I would like to see this sized up. But that's all I got for this video. If you have any questions about this Ventus, I'm gonna have it out on a trip coming up here pretty soon to see how well it works. You'll probably just see it on a couple of future videos. But if you have any questions, like I said, leave those questions down in the area, the comment area below. Do you have one of these? If you have any experience with it, what did you think about the sizing? Let me know, and everyone reading and watching this video know down below if you have any experience with this jacket. But I'm gonna keep it. The money is already spent. The time has already been spent, and I'm just gonna add it to the closet full of backpacking crap that I wish I used a lot more. That's all I have. Get outside. Go use some gear. Even if you don't have gear, go outside anyway. Cheers.